Bet Adar Bet. It happens to be the Hilula of a great rabbi, actually, who was a chief rabbi in Tiberias. His name was Chacham Chaim Alchadif, or Rabbi Chaim Alchadif. Came from great heritage. His father was Rabbi Aaron Alchadif, and he was born in the year 1860. Also, his mother was Rabbanit Bahia, and he was born 1860 in Tiberias. He actually learned Torah from his father, his great father, Hakam Aharon Alchadif. He actually happened to be the author of a famous book called the Mepi Aharon, which was actually used by the chief rabbi at that stage inside in Tiberias. And his mother was the daughter of Hakam Yaakov Shaltiel Nino, who was actually the author, also an author of a colossal Torah book called the Emet Liakov. Also, and he grew up with a great amount of Torah and great amount of reverence within regards to the Torah. Interestingly enough, inside the household there was school heads within regards to and yeshivot inside the city of Tiberias. In fact, the head of the yeshiva of Rabbi Meir Bal Hanes, and it's interesting. Chacham Chaim Alchadif married Rabbanit Simcha, who was the daughter of another great rabbi, Rabbi Shmuel Alchadif, and it's actually later stage. Their son would end up becoming the mayor of the city of Tiberias, so prominent rabbi Yitzchak Zakai also. And it's interesting, he was very great. We're going to learn that he would at a later stage become the chief rabbi of the city. Well, it's interesting, in 1904 he had a book that was published in the city of Izmir. Izmir was a place that had a huge amount of Torah, that was going a flourishing Torah community at the time. The book was called the Yetzav Gvulot, and within regards to different gezerot, tikkunim, and hakamot. And what's interesting, there was also a published kuntras of his called the Mishpat V'Tzedek, and which was very interesting in connection within regards to Rabbi Meir Bal Hanes, especially potentially about the yeshiva, which was based in Tiberias also. And also another colossal work was the Chotmano L'Chayim, also, which was to do with Yom Kippur, the high holy days, the holiest day of the year. And also other Svarim was also written, including Tomei Chaim, which was connected to the brachot and tefillot, the blessings and the prayers, also, and the Sefer Yismach Moshe. And at a later stage, in the year 1913, when he was, I believe, about 53 years old, he was appointed as a chief rabbi of the city of Tiberias. Remember, Tiberias is one of the four holy cities in Israel. Naturally, there's Tzfat, there's Hebron, there's Yerushalayim, and also Tiberias, or Tveria, we could call the city also. And it's very interesting how he was actually appointed at the time. It was after, I believe, that Rabbi Chaim Abu Afia had passed away. He was actually then, at that stage, he was appointed in the position of the Chacham Bashi. Now, naturally, that is the chief rabbi of the city. I think it was also under the help of Rabbi Chaim Nachum Effendi, who actually appointed him inside that point in time. And he became the chief rabbi of Tiberias also, and that brought a lot of responsibility. It was a very prestigious job, but he was well traveled also. He traveled at different stages of the time to Tunisia, and also naturally to Luv, to Libya. Those places had great Jewish communities that was very well connected to all the different, a lot of the monarchies all throughout the world, it happened to be. And he did travel to Luv, to Libya, and he also did travel to Tunis at later times also. And very much he helped the Sephardic community in Tiberias also. It was very much a prestigious position. And he passed away, I believe, on Chaf Bet Adar Bet. There's another opinion I read somewhere else which said Chaf Aleph Adar Bet, and in the year 1927. So at the time of passing, he would have been approximately about 67, around 67 years old, maybe 68 years old, around that age also. So let's look at some of the so we looked at the great works that he did. It's actually interesting. He had his sons included Rabbi Aaron and also Rabbi Yitzchak Zakai, and also his daughter was Belha Sabag also, and it's actually interesting. He had great heritage also, including his brother Rav Nisim and also his sister Rabbanit Sarah also. And also it's actually interesting, as I stated before, his Saba, his actual grandfather, was Amukubal Yaakov Shel Tiel Nino, which we said about before, which was actually from the side of his mother. And very, very great lineage. And it's his Hilula here on Chaf Aleph Adar Bet over here. And please light candles in his memory. Let's just look through his books one more time again, because he wrote really a lot of great books. In fact, it was on a Shabbat evening where he passed away. This was back in the year Tafresh Pei Zayin, as I stated before. Including in his book was Zechrein L'Chaim, which is on Tefillot of Rosh Hashanah, with different Biorim explanations on it. There was, as I stated before, Chatmanu L'Chaim, which is Tefillot to do with Yom Kippur, as I stated before, also, which included Biorim inside of it. The Toamei Chaim, Yatzav Gevulot, which we mentioned before, just to recap, and Yismach Chaim also. Please light candles in his memory. And friends, also please watch over all the previous videos we have covered inside this very, very long topic over here. We've done already more than 160 videos. Let's learn more about the great Rabbanim, and wishing you all a great day and take care. Have a great night. Bye.